Hello fellow simmers and welcome to another Train Simulator 2020 video. Today we're going to be looking at the Traction Studios Mid Norfolk Railway once again. This is the release version of the Phase 1 route, and basically this is the version that has various bug fixes now, so the typing errors have now been rectified, along with the point work problem on the DMU scenario, and the destinations are now the correct way as well. So all of the bugs that was seen in the first video that we did are all rectified now. And I have also sorted out my digital traction 4MT now, so we don't have any problems with that, like the man underneath the underframe or the rodding coming through the tank. So that's all sorted out. And so without further ado, we're going to get into this 4MT scenario, which is the Village Fate scenario. So let's get into it and unpause our game. So obviously, good morning driver, you're in charge of this service down to Wymondham while making a once a year call to Hardingham station for the local annual Village Fate. Okay, so here we are at Thuxton. This is our digital traction 4MT. It is the default digital traction 4MT that comes from the digital traction site direct. So the one obviously I was using last time was the Steam version, obviously, and that's the one that has all the bugs. This also has the Steam Sound Supreme sound packs applied, so that is fantastic. So it's all good that we have got that. Obviously, it's not the Steam Sound Supreme Enhancement Pack 4MT, but it is best that we use this because obviously people would have the default digital traction 4MT, and some people obviously might not have the enhancement pack. So it's also less of requirements for the scenario. So yeah. Anyway, looking around the model, we've got a nice 80078 sign. Obviously the numbers. So this is a really old model now. This come out in Railworks 2 days. Obviously the linkage is really nice on it. And it is quite detailed. It is quite a nice model. You know, you have all the nice riveting around the edges of the boiler there. And yeah, it's okay, but we could use, obviously as this is quite outdated now, we could use the new 4MT model at some point. Anyway, so we're in our cab now. We're going to open our doors at Thuxton. And basically we're going to open our windows too, so we can lean out and stuff like that. So, right away driver, depart for Hardingham. Remember, there is a 10 mile an hour temporary speed restriction over the bridge coming into the station. Okay, we shall remember that. We're going to release our brake and get ourselves moving. Listen to that. So the DT does have a really nice sound set with the Steam Sound Supreme sound applied. But we are going downhill a bit here, so I need to start slowing up a tad. So the Traction Studios Mid-Norfolk Railway is going to be released via the British Locomotive Studios website on the 9th of September 2020. So by the time that this video has been posted on YouTube, it's probably already out. So I will, post a link in the description to the website you can get it from, and it is under the Traction Studios section of the website. I believe this route will also be released via the ATS website, alanthompsonsim.com, and basically it's had some patches and it's all okay now and ready for release. As I say, Brad's done a grand job on this route, and obviously us here at BLS are going to help with the route construction from phase 2, so we'll be doing some of the work on it as well. And his plans are to get 3D assets put into the route, so we're going to get some 3D modelling done before it for, like, say, stations, signal boxes and buildings and things, as well as signs as well. At present we already have someone working on a sign for Dereham. It's a whistle board with a 5 mile an hour limit above it. It's a black whistle board, and we already have one member of our team working on that to skin it. Coming up to our 10 mile an hour speed restriction at Hardingham now. So we've got to stop here to let our passengers out for the village fete. So this is the station that Brad said that they stop at on the Mid-Norfolk Railway once a year for the village fete. And yeah, so this is a scenario that depicts that and recreates that that particular happening. We have arrived. Got some people over there and a bus, look. I believe that's part of the scenario. I don't think that's defaultly into the route. I believe that's just a bit of scenario editing there. We've got some coaches and stuff over here in Hardingham sidings. Right away, passengers have disembarked from the train. Continue as normal to Wymondham, remembering to stop at the crossing stop board at Kimberley. Works to build the new ballast pit sidings is currently undergoing, so proceed with caution past as there are workers on the line. So this scenario is basically based at the time they were building the new Greater Anglia sidings, storage sidings on the Mid-Norfolk Railway, because Greater Anglia now store stock like the old Class 90 stock and stuff like that in the sidings. So they use a part of the Mid-Norfolk Railway as a storage route for their mainline network, as obviously it links to the Great Eastern Main Line down to Norwich. So yeah, it's nice to see. Get a lot of interesting workings along the route as well, theoretically. I do love this sound pack. It's a great sound pack. So this is the original Steam Sound Supreme sound pack from Railworks 2 days? No, Railworks 3 days. That's sort of around 2012, 2013 sort of time. There's a 66 there. It's helping with the ballast, with the trains, obviously the new sidings, I imagine. Going up a bit of a gradient now up the bank. Does sound good, doesn't it? So here we have the construction of the sidings down here, which is very nicely done. Nice to see. It's 47367. Oh, technically I should have should always whistle to workers on the line. Mind you, I didn't see those workers, they were behind the 47. Oh, that tree's going to hit me in the face. We're having that. Oh dear. So 80078 4MT, little information about it. It's actually a resident of the Mangaps Farm Railway now. Originally the locomotive was a resident of the Swanage Railway. We got permission granted to cross the level crossing, which is all good. So originally it was a resident of the Swanage Railway, but basically it had a massive fault down there during 2007 where it got, well, taken out of service, as it were. And then basically, because it was too expensive to maintain, as it were, and I imagine that's what the case was, Swanage decided to put it up for sale. And therefore, the owner of the Mangaps Farm Railway, which I believe is John Jolly, bought the locomotive and restored it to its current state that you see today. I used to see, in fact, the locomotive, it's quite, I guess you could say it's quite a special locomotive to me personally. Because basically I used to ride on this locomotive a hell of a lot during its time at the Swanage Railway, and it was the first proper steam locomotive I saw, along with Bully Pacific 34072 257 Squadron back in the late 90s and early 2000s. So yeah, it's quite a special loco to me personally. And obviously the locomotive over the years has been doing gala visits and has been loaned out to railways such as the Mid Norfolk, and this scenario recreates its time being loaned out to the Mid. Ugh, got hit by the pit face. Coming up to my favourite part of the route, which is these nice open fields. And basically, you know, we've got all of the fantastic detailing that Brad has done around here, with all the grass up the embankments, all of the appropriate industrial scenery. Mile-an-hour limit mark. We've got all of the giant vehicles over the top of the roof of the bridge there. The buses. Look how many buses are going across there. There must be like, oh my god, there's got to be like a bus depot or something nearby. Oh yes, look, we've got some nice houses and other bits and pieces in the distance over there. Look, I'm liking that. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Great effort. It's Wymondham Abbey. Look, we're coming up to Wymondham Abbey now. Apparently we've got a whistle at these signs. As that warns us that a crossing is coming up, so apparently we have to whistle at those signs, according to Brad, a little pointer, for because I didn't do that last time on the DMU scenario. Stand away from the edge of the platform, please. Unless you want to die. Here we are at Wymondham, waiting to run round. Well, waiting for permission to go over the crossing anyway. Permission granted to cross Wymondham level crossing. Make sure the points are set now. Proceed into the loop, making sure the rear of the train is in, and then decouple and run round your train. So we must check that our points are set correctly. So we are going into the loop, that's great, and obviously we need these changing as well. Alright, so we're all good. Let's do this. And when ready, I can reverse onto the stock. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, that was a bit fierce. Need to work on that. Permission granted to cross back over Wymondham level crossing and stop back into the station. Okay. Ah, we now have a window hanging view at the front. Look at that. Great stuff. Realised theoretically I should have stopped around about here and just whistled before proceeding over there, but there you go. Right, so now we have the right of way for Thaxton. You can see the lovely Wymondham Abbey in the distance over there as well. Nice sunny day as well. I'm loving the swaying of the stock and the loco, look, the way it just sways along the track there. I wonder if that's like a feature with the Brecon line track that he's done that, but I don't know, but it is pretty awesome how it does that. Oh, a bit of a frame rate issue there. That's just because it's loading in scenery, you see. mean, just look at this. He's done such a fantastic job, Brad has, on the scenery for this route. He really has. We've got a nice river here, look. Oh, really well done. He's definitely got the detail here of the Mid-Norfolk. I say BLS, we're looking forward to helping him out and doing some bits and pieces ourselves on the route. We're up to that 20 mile an hour limit now, aren't we? It's the S bend round there, you see, that's why they have to go 20 round there. bit too close to the line there, but it's going. It needs a trim back. It needs to get the cutter team down there to trim it back. Railway driver continue to Hardingham to pick up passengers coming back from the Hardingham fete. Wow. Notice how I did the whistle a couple of times there just to warn the staff members working alongside the line, obviously, as well as the whistle board back there. get hit by that bridge back there. There's cars over there moving about. Oh. Okay, so we've got the permission to proceed onto Thuxton. I swear there should have been a an instruction that come up there. It did last time. At least I think it did last time. I'm not sure. I just, you know. Anyway. There we go. Look, I even on you have the guard's whistles. So I just thought, you know, I'd do it. So he gives us the right of way. we are arriving back into Thaxton. Passing the danger crew. Nice steady pace into the station, I'm liking this. There we are. So that has been the 4MT scenario for the Traction Studios / the BLS Mid-Norfolk Railway route add-on for Train Simulator Phase 1. Obviously this, Traction Studios has just done this up, but yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video and are enjoying the route. If it's released by the time this video has come out, which I believe it is. But yeah, here we are. Look, scenario complete. Congratulations for completing this run today. Another driver will take over to Dereham. So basically we've got a relief driver, look. Okay, so that was the Mid-Norfolk Railway Phase 1. Scenario 2, the Hardingham Fate, using the digital traction 4MT locomotive. Obviously we've got operational errors there, past signal of danger once. It's probably like, because the signals aren't 100% working at the moment. And obviously I sped 18 times, which, it is hard to control the DT4MT. I suppose hence why Brad's put the difficulty level up on the scenario. So, yes, it is quite difficult to run with the 4MT. But anyway, so thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video of the Mid-Norfolk Railway and enjoyed the updates of Phase 1. So, obviously, all the bugs are now rectified. We don't have any of the spelling mistakes, the going into the wrong roads glitch, and also we don't have the destinations on the DMU being the wrong way round. So all of them are now patched up, and yeah, so enjoy the route, guys. Take as many screenshots and videos as you can. By all means, make scenarios for Phase 1. Obviously Phase 2 is on its way. But for now, you can enjoy what we have so far in the means of the Mid-Norfolk Railway. So we have obviously the Fuxton to Wymondham section. And so I'll keep you lot updated on the progress of the Mid. And so again, thanks for watching. I'll link our Facebook and website in the description. And this has been Samuel Beeman of BLS. Goodbye for now.